So it's been 2 years since the release of the first Skibidi toilet episode, and today we will be talking about the current state of this series/community. Recently, a lot of stuff has been happening, like drama, copyright issues, longer upload schedule, and a lot more. So today we will be talking about everything that's been happening in the past couple of months, and I will also be talking about the near future of this whole franchise. So here we go. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Episodes are taking longer to come out, and Boom is gradually giving less and less attention to his community. But before you call me a brat, let's chill for a second and let me explain. So a while ago, this post in Reddit got a lot of attention, and it's about something that a lot of people in the Skibidi toilet community have been thinking, but not really saying out loud. The post calls out Boom, and how the fandom constantly defends him, despite the fact that his upload schedule has become incredibly slow. Boom, the Lord and Savior, probably a millionaire. He got toys, brand recognition, Skibidi toilet in stores. The dude is loaded with money we will never see. The fandom says he is cooking, and quality is going up. But if I was a millionaire, I'd hire a team and communicate with my fans, but nope. Dude hops on steaks nuts with a few pictures and disappears for 1/3 the year now. There is no excuse. Boom is still probably a one-man team, no PR team, no animation team. Because if that was the case, we would have more communication and a consistent release schedule. Face it, you gaslight yourselves into defending millionaire Boom, and I'm tired of acting like the cope is fine. We should criticize Boom, as criticism is not a reflection of dislike or hate. It's accountability for a series you love. While I do agree with some parts of this post here, like the communication problems, and I'll talk about that later, but anyways, the post is likely to be seen as a negative reaction and a hostile one. And it was seen as a negative reaction. Steak talked about it on stream, and he absolutely shitted on it.
I feel like there's this weird toxic energy on Reddit that feels like DaFuqBoom owes them Skibidi toilet, which is not true. Like, this guy created a show, it's his show, he doesn't even have to make the show if he doesn't want to.
But he missed one point, which is correct, and it's Boom's communication problems. Look, I really don't know how hard it is to communicate with your fan base about the current state of the series. It really doesn't take much time, but it positively affects the community. I know myself that Boom really wants to keep going with Skibidi Toilet. He's selling merch, toys, and even working with top-level directors like Michael Bay. But the thing he doesn't realize is that the fan base is extremely important in achieving what he wants. Skibidi Toilet is slowly losing its fan base, as you can see with the views, and it highly affects what can happen in the future. Yeah, I know Boom doesn't owe us anything at all, but at the same time, he kinds of have to at least talk to us, just so we would continue to fully support him now and in the future. So I guess it would be in his best interest to maintain some level of transparency. Every day the community gets drier and drier, and a lot of people have been leaving. That's my take on all of this. And just to be clear, this isn't meant as a negative reaction or an attack on Boom. All I'm saying is that better communication would go a long way for him and for the community. And I'm looking forward for Boom to surprise me and he'll start being active again, hopefully. So we all know about the copyright issue, right? Well, I have some good news. It has been resolved and the Fizco company now has to stop making Skibidi toilet-related content. This is such refreshing news. For months, they tried to act like they owned Skibidi Toilet. They were setting up fake websites, renaming some original characters, and they were even attempting to trademark the series as a whole. They deserved what happened to them. I just realized that a lot of the big Skibidi Toilet fan-made series are coming to an end. Dom Studio is nearing its end, Verlance is slowly finishing his Skibidi series to move on to a new series, and Maxity, well, I'm not entirely sure, but his uploads seem to have slowed down a lot. Either way, you get the idea point. I honestly feel like this will slowly be an end of an era of Skibidi Toilet fan-mades, since an ungodly amount of new SFM Skibidi Toilet creators are appearing. Like seriously, there's so many new fucking Skibidi Toilet animators making what-if animations. Surely I'm not the only one who had realized this, and honestly, it's really good. I surely hope some new fanmades would appear. So now let's move on with the future of this community. If the uploads keep slowing down, then it'll really affect this community. By the end of 2025 we'll probably have 20 million views per upload. I mean, obviously 20 million views is still fucking insane. And Skibidi Toilet will probably still be more popular than most shows, but compared to Prime Skibidi Toilet, it averaged around 40 million views and more. Why? Because the uploads were pretty consistent. The hype back then was insane. I do kind of miss those times, even if it was still about a year and a half ago. I'm really looking forward to the future of this community. And I hope we will all have a great time watching this amazing series DaFuqBoom had made.